Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Sorloth. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed and he steps in to make the interception, it's very impressive. He's very good on the ball too, Peter, and always looking to contribute towards the build-up play.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Akanji.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Çalhanoğlu. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Timber, there's the delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Carvajal attempts a clearance. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Gundogan. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Gundogan. Timber deals with that comfortably. Good spot, he's seen the run. And they've switched it over to the other side. Gundogan. And that is a little undercooked. Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Sorloth really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Nico Williams unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Sorloth! He's done very well to get to that.
Sorloth really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Osimhen. Carvajal.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Akanji has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. That's a sharp pass. And he's picked out the run. Face to face. There's the hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Gundogan. For Çalhanoğlu. And here's Osimhen. And he's on his way!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a goal kick. Deep into stoppage time. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Pedri. He's picked his way through. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today, please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shoot. Mbappe! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have come roaring back.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had
just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot!
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, played right into his path. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Çalhanoğlu. And here's Mbappe. Nico Williams.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Surlot. Gundogan. And here's Mbappe. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And it's Gundogan. Now it's Surlot. Pedri. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Number 17.
Well, the idea was a good one.
De Bruyne.
The execution of it, not quite so.
Number
Yeah, the idea
25.
was right. The delivery wasn't. They can
Number
revisit that
27.
further on.
Rafa Silva. Number
This might
13.
spell danger.
Mkhitaryan.
The side did
Substitution
well
in
to emerge
progress.
with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball over the top. Carvajal spots it and intercepts. Now it's Osimhen. Played back towards his own goal.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Some really good ball movement. Corner then. Corner number 3 coming up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Rafa Silva. Terrific header. Referee has just said play on. Threads one in. It's climbs up big. Vinicius Junior. Goal! Arsenal. And they get themselves in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7.
So, time for changes on both
Number
sides,
9.
actually.
Vinicius
Well, this is
Junior.
what we've been waiting for.
Coming on the field.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 11, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Musiala, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Gundogan for Merino. Mbappe. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time, and he's picked out the run. Not the most accurate pass. He's through here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Osimhen! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Merino. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Musiala. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Merino. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.